Bunge power. Me, I'm here to say very few things. First and foremost, when I was born, I was taught that a good answer begins with a good question. Ama namna gani? Usipoulizwa swali sawa, huwezi pata jibu. Do you remember when you used to be in primary school, when the exam could be set in a way there is no answer, you'll be given a free mark. Do you remember those moments? So if the question is wrong, we get a free answer. And at the moment, we have not asked the real question. The Kenyan problem now is not a political question. The Kenyan problem is an economic situation, is an economic question. That is the question that took us to the street. It was about economic liberation. The run-up to 2022 election was about the third liberation, because we need to have that third liberation. Have you heard the third liberation? Have you heard it? Have you heard the third liberation? No. So I want to tell Kenyans that when we went to the street on 25th of June, we were asking economic question about youth unemployment. Youth, 60% of the young people are unemployed. 20% of them are underemployed, meaning that 80% of young people potential is not being put to use. Some of them are going to retire before they get tired. Because if you have never worked, you are not tired. Can you be tired without working? And we are having people who are tired now. They have almost gray hair is coming to their head and they have never worked. Kwa Kijaluo tunasema iti kapo kitio. Iti kapo kitio. You get tired before you retire before you get tired. It's a very painful thing. So the question we are being told by politicians is, let us go to 2027. Like the president said, ukinitaka ningoje 2027, which means he is converting an economic question to a political what? Solution. You cannot give a political solution to economic question. And you have been cheated since independence. Oh, let us first of all take power, then we shall sort you. You have never been sorted. And this is being preached throughout the country. Wakamba wanaambiwa siku utapata Mkamba State House utakuwa sawa. Sivyo? Wajaluo pia wameambiwa. Sivyo? Wakikuyu pia walisema. Wakale pia walisema. Do you know what? Kales have given you president for 27 years. The two presidents in total have ruled for 27 years. The Kikuyus have taken for 37 years. And Kikuyus are still dying of jiggers in Mathioya. How can a Kikuyu die of jiggers and they have had someone in State House for 35 years, and you are being told when you Muluya akiwa president, utakuwa na shida itaisha. Haitaisha, ya Kikuyu haijaisha. Which means we are solving economic problem with a political what? Solution, which is false. Will never work. So we have to ask ourselves a question. You're being told, oh, IBC being formed, civil. IBC will be having 9 commissioners, civil, which is going to employ maximum 1,884 people. That was the only people who can be elected, isn't it? Then what about the 53 million Kenyans? Can you imagine? IBC will spend 66 billion to employ 1,882 people. Now wanangoja tu watu wanapewa kazi. So IBC cannot solve the political problem. They'll employ only 1,882 or 84 people. Where will IBC employ you? So what I want to tell you now, dear Bunge, I want us to first of all stop thinking about the political solution to our economic problem and solve it now. Speaker, I want to tell you this. I am preparing a bill that I want to bring to Parliament. And I want you to support that bill. That bill should give 500,000 employment to every county. I have done economic model about it. It is based on Solomonic economics, and we must do it because we are a rejection generation. Reject. we rejected the constitution. We rejected the finance bill. You know, once you reject, you go home, unakunya uji bila sukari. Sivyo? Si to reject. I tell you, nikikwambia, unataka sukari, sitaki. So you go home without sugar. We rejected the bill. We always vote to reject leaders. We never elect leaders. So I want to bring a bill to accept. So on June 25th, we shall be on the street with a bill demanding members of parliament to accept. Wakisha accept, tuko na sukari ya kunywa na uji. Tuko na vile tunaweza kula nini? Mwogo. Tuko na vile tunaweza kula nini? Mahindi. Na itakuwa chapati ya ukweli, sio chapati ya El Chapo. Sivyo? Itakuwa chapati ya ukweli, which will employ young people. I want to tell you the formula is clear. All 42 counties in Kenya can afford to set aside 250,000 acres of land, because some of them can even set up 1 million acres, I'm telling you. Yes. And once we set there, we have to ensure that after you finish secondary school, you have a compulsory internship in a commercial communal enterprise earning a minimum of 30,000 shillings. And you become a farm manager, 2 per acre. That one should be able to generate a revenue of 120,000 shillings per month. You hear me? So from there you earn your 30,000, another person 30,000. From all the counties, we can generate a revenue from PAYE only of 4.5 billion shillings. In the whole country, we can generate 1.89 trillion in terms of revenue, offer you free healthcare, free education, and be able to ensure youth can go to work. All this comes whereby we have economists who think on it twice, either taxing or borrowing. They cannot produce anything. The only thing, I want to toll road, or I want to toll I don't know what. They'll have to toll your hair. Those with long hair, you'll be told, isn't it? We have to think outside the box, because look here, if youth unemployment of 80% is growing at 35%, while the economy is growing at 4.8%, forever, without changing this model, you will stay like a pupa. You'll never become an adult butterfly. They want to remain as a pupa because it is an egg, which is a larva, then a pupa, then from a pupa become an adult. An adult who cannot pay his bills is not an adult. So we want to move to maturity. Kenya is ripe for revolution. Let us not be cheated that we cannot solve our problems. Our problems can be solved mashinani. Ndio maana tunasema hekima mashinani, uko Bungoma, you have land. Hekima mashinani, rasilimali mashinani, matunda mashinani, ndio tuwe na matunda Kenya mzima. La sivyo tutaendelea kungoja kwa sababu hatungoji, because I've read the budget policy statement. And let me finish with this, Mr. Speaker. I'm so disappointed with the 2025-2026 budget policy statement, because John Mbadi has said he's going to lower the interest rate so that all Kenyans can have money in their pocket. It will not happen. Why? 19 million Kenyans are on CRBs. That is 66% of adult population. Even if interest rate is negative, some and CRBs cannot borrow anything. Secondly, Kenyans are borrowing from Fuliza 2.5 billion shillings per day. That person cannot go and borrow money from the bank because Fuliza loans are with you. All Kenyans have 6 to 10 SIM cards because hii iko na Fuliza, alafu unafungua ingine hii iko na Fuliza, hii imeshika na Fuliza. Ukitaka kutuma M-Pesa unauliza nikutumie kwa M-Pesa gani? Ndio maana ukituma tu ovyo ovyo itashukuliwa na Fuliza. So Kenyans are suffering while someone is telling us ati kuna pesa mfukoni through interest rate. Haitafanyika kamwe. God bless you and thank you very much. Thank you.